Last episode, Marcus Alonso bid the club farewell with a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup, and now we inch closer to the January transfer window. Hey, what's going on? Respect the Jeff here with another episode in this Chelsea career. Next up, it's West Brom, but before we get to that, let's take a quick look at the standings right now. We're doing okay, but not as good as I'd like. Obviously, top 4 is the minimum goal this season, and we're sitting in 8th right now. Only a couple points off, but still not good enough yet. New event for this episode, though. We need to find a promising center back from the youth academy by the end of this season. The owner has become obsessed with finding the next John Terry out of our academy, so we got to focus all of our scouting until that happens on finding a new star center back. So we've already got one scout out right now. I think he comes back in a month, so we'll send him back out for defensive-minded. But in the meantime, we're sending a second scout to England as well. And we're just going to focus him on defensive-minded players, just specifically looking for a center back. We bought a new one just for this task, 5-star, so hopefully he comes back with the goods. So with that said, it's an away matchup against West Brom at the Hawthorns, and let's get straight into the action. Alright, here we go, kicking off our first game of the episode. Hopefully it's a good one because we desperately need points in the table now, especially against sides like West Brom. And we get off on a strong start here. Tammy Abraham sneaking in, Mason Mount, who chips one to the back post looking for Havertz, and it's headed away. Not bad opening couple of plays here from Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi looking to make an impression, taking his man on one-on-one, and he just doesn't have the footwork, doing a little too much on the ball maybe, but under 10 minutes in, and we have a handful of chances already heading in their direction. It's been all Chelsea so far. Hudson-Odoi, especially with Werner back, and Pulisic will be recovering from injury eventually. He's looking to make his impression on the squad, releases Chilwell, and then finds the return pass, and it's blasted wide of the post. Horrendous shot, but to be fair to him, he was being yanked off of it. Quick look at the replay there. Just pushed from behind. Honestly, if he went down, it could have been a penalty maybe. Fair play for staying on his feet, I guess. And now Hudson-Odoi, still a little bit of creativity on the wing here. He's had a lot of the ball here, and again gives it away, though. Just hasn't quite come off for him yet. He's looked lively, but just not quite sharp enough. And I guess that's just that rough edge to his game that he still has. He's got plenty of time to still grow, very young player, and he's definitely one that I want to focus on for the future in this career. But we need results right now, and Abraham plays it through for Kai Havertz, and how about that for an immediate result? Kai Havertz scoring yet again, charging out of midfield. We've seen that goal time and time again this season. Abraham with the link-up play. Not necessarily the best passer in the team, but Havertz makes the run so easy that anyone can slot it into space. Great stuff by Chelsea, and we're a goal in front already. Can we capitalize and continue to extend our lead here? West Brom, with their only half chance of the game here, header from a free kick goes well wide of the post. Nothing to worry about just then. Conte now forwards. Mason Mount progresses the ball for Hudson-Odoi, looking for a way through. No clear-cut options ahead of him. Continues his run, Hudson-Odoi. And he's waiting for that run of Abraham, and he picks him out. Beautiful pass. And a finish to top it off. Chelsea 2, West Brom 0. Fantastic stuff. Hudson-Odoi, that's exactly what I've been looking for all game from him. A little bit of creativity to push into the middle of the pitch. Such good skills on the ball, and what a pass. Just snuck it on the inside of the defender. Good run from Abraham to be fair as well. And that's a really well-worked goal from Chelsea. 2 goals up, and we're looking to be in total control of the game now. Although coming into the second half here, West Brom with a point to prove. And Pereira with a fantastic first-time finish into the bottom corner. And that is a great move from Pereira. He beat his man initially, got on the end of the return pass. Great finish too. But you gotta say, Kepa went the complete wrong way there. And he's been a liability these last couple of games. Obviously did not have a great episode last episode. Huge mistake there. So that's something to think about moving forwards. But I'm not going to swap out goalkeepers in the middle of this game here. It's Timo Werner coming on, still recovering from his injury, but he is at least back coming off the bench. Let's see if he can make an impact here. First touches on the ball, Werner down the wing. Still got that pace even after coming back from injury, that's for sure. Cutting inside now, good footwork, and he's still going. Can he find the pass now? No one quite ahead of him. Conte out wide, Hudson-Odoi. Nowhere too much to go with it. Hudson-Odoi looking to make something happen again, taking his man on, but again, giving it away. like I've been saying with him, a little bit of a spark of creativity there. Maybe just not quite the quality to pull it off, but never short of effort, that's for sure. And now forwards, Ziyech finds Werner on the wings. And he's away with his pace too. Can he pick out a pass or make something happen himself here? Timo Werner lays it off. Ziyech, top of the box. Clever pass inside to find Abraham. Ziyech finding some space on the inside there. I think his creativity is a little better in an attacking midfield role. I just haven't been able to utilize him out on the wing. but nothing comes of that. And now West Brom, in the dying seconds of the game, equalize. A second lapse in concentration from our defense, and that is the one that counts. West Brom draw level right at the end of the game, and we drop 2 points in a game we surely should have won. So many wasted chances by Chelsea, and obviously 2 huge mistakes that led to those goals. And that's heartbreaking. We need those points, and that is just not good enough. We gotta make some changes. Alright, well, that is a hugely disappointing loss that sees us remain in 8th place. Sheffield United up next, and some changes need to be made here. We're just not performing to the level that I need. It's Kepa who is benched and honestly just going to put in the reserves. We've given him so many chances, he hasn't stood up to it, and we'll figure out what to do with our goalkeeper in January. But we get to this game against Sheffield, and guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I'm trying to reach my goal of 10,000 subs, and it would help out the channel a lot if you went ahead and did that. And with that said, let's get to the next game. Alright, well, the talk at the start of this game is all about our goalkeepers. Kepa once again benched after his short-lived redemption arc, coming back and playing in this side. Had a few half-decent games, but again, just too many mistakes and letting in too many goals. In a team like Chelsea, we can't be allowing that. So it is Mendy who makes the start and goal this time around, and like I said earlier, we'll figure out what to do in January. If we want to buy a new goalkeeper, stick with our existing ones. And we'll make that decision when the time comes. But for now, we have to get out there and get a result here. Tammy Abraham looking sharp at the beginning of this game, trying to sneak through. Timo Werner, who blasts it at goal, saved by the goalkeeper. He was offsides anyways, but Werner looking sharp. It's his first full start since coming back from injury. We'll be looking to see more and more from him. Mendy punching it away there, and he safely gets it away. But Sheffield United looking pretty good early in this match here. Reece James closing down Stevens inside for Norwood. Ball back over the top. James trying to close down. And he's beaten by his man again, snuck into the box here. And it's Norwood, shot at goal, straight at Mendy though. And it is saved by the goalkeeper. Away playing out from the back now, and it's half-time. A pretty uneventful first half, and again, not good enough from Chelsea. At least I can say the goalkeeper hasn't made any huge mistakes yet, or let in any goals. Mendy had 2 halfway decent moves, the one punch away and a nice save. But Chelsea just have not got enough going on offense now. Kai Havertz moved out on the wing here. What can he do? Cutting back inside and outside, lovely stuff. How about that for some footwork? Havertz puts it in the middle and the shot blocked. Abraham on the follow-up and it's headed away. That's our best move of the game so far, and we win back possession. Chelsea just kicking it up a gear here in the second half. Kovacic slides it through. Werner again, just inches away from getting his foot on that one. And Chelsea continuing to build up here. Ziyech all the time in the world, waiting for that right run. Kovacic, back heel flick, through for Werner, cutting inside. Oh, what a goal from Timo Werner, cutting inside, and he just curls it into the far corner with plenty of pace too, though. That's the kind of finish we've been missing. Obviously, Abraham, a fair few goals to his name, but he's just not as clinical as our smaller striker in Timo Werner. He is an absolute menace in front of goal, and he's really finding success out on the wing as well. In the second half here, we pushed him up top, though. We're playing 2 up top, 3 at the back. Maybe this formation suits us a little better. We'll see what to play going forwards. And Abraham, again, sneaks through Werner, and it's a second. Well, there you have it. He is back from injury, officially his first full start, and 2 goals to the good already. Such amazing performances all season long from him. And Chelsea keeping up the pressure here. Can we go on to get a third? Werner for Abraham, rolls it through. Conte waits for the run. Mason Mount, this is great build-up play once again. And Mount cutting it back. Abraham going for the overhead kick, and it's headed away. Only 5 minutes left in the match now. And Sheffield United all the way down in the corner here. Into the box. Norwood lays it off. Fleck looking to just have a go himself. It is blocked and out though. Corner kick of the game, and surely this will be the final action regardless of what happens. Headed away here. All the way back to the top of the box. Egan plays it back in, but the full-time whistle blows. That is much better from Chelsea. 2 goals, and 2 goals courtesy of Timo Werner. He is back to his absolute best, and boy did we need it at this point in the season. Good performance overall, and we move on. Alright, well, I feel like this is a good point to take a look at the stats so far this season. Abraham leads us in goals, but only by 2, and Werner 14 in 14. Absolutely outstanding all season long, and he's coming back really better than ever from injury, and a long injury at that. Abraham, obviously a solid player for us too. Definitely got some growing to do, but the 2 of them up top are going to be lethal. So with that win, we're back up to 7th at least, and like I said earlier, it's so tight. A 2-point swing could take us above some of these teams in the table. So next up, it's Manchester United, and if we leapfrog them with a win here, we will be at least in 5th, if not 4th place. So a lot riding on this game, and with that said, let's get straight back into action. All right, so much rides on this game. We could slide into the top 4 depending on results elsewhere. If not top 5, we'll move up another spot or 2 here. And it is imperative that we get a result against Manchester United here. We're picking up form at the right moment of the season here. And we just got to show that we can do it against the big teams here. We'll see what we can make happen. James picking it up from deep and Kovacic sliding in. You can tell how bad the players want it early in the match. And surely that will be called back for a yellow card out of play. And it is a deserved yellow from Kovacic. Little overeager early in the match here with under 10 minutes played here. Top of the box though, Fred looking to get a ball through. Dangerous stuff from Manchester United. Couldn't finish the move off. And they've had a couple of half looks in at goal. But neither side really getting themselves in front of the game yet with 20 minutes played here. Kovacic, lovely footwork to find Werner cutting back inside. And he keeps going. Can he find an outlet now? Yes, finds Havertz, and it's flicked all the way back. That is not the right pass. Azpilicueta, we build up again. Conte trying to find a way through. Azpilicueta playing out of the back. Ziyech, what can he do here? Waiting for the return run. Azpilicueta's making it, and it's curled in. Kovacic just not quite tall enough to get a good header on that. But another half chance for Chelsea this time. Martial top of the box. Kovacic, lovely tackle. And we're away now. Kovacic keeps possession. Can he sneak through the pass? Oh, Werner was in space. He couldn't quite get enough pace on it to sneak it back. It was intercepted. And ball over the top now. End-to-end game here. And James has a shot at our goal, but it is offsides and was going to be a miss regardless. So not too much of a worry. Ziyech now in a bit of space. Cutting inside on his dominant left foot. Cross straight into Havertz. Looks to chest it down, but he can't get the better of Maguire, I think it was, in the back line. And now Manchester United play out of the back, just trading punches here. Neither side able to deal any sort of significant blow. Over the top here for Rashford, though. That is a lovely ball. And Silva trying to close down. Rashford, tricky footwork, and he's just too quick for him. Has a shot at goal. Mendy saves, and Pereira off the follow-up. Oh, Manchester United have the opening goal there, and that is disappointing, I gotta say. Silva just couldn't contain Rashford. Mendy did well to make the initial save, and there's nothing he could do about that. Shot from a ridiculous angle to find that goal. Timo Werner in some space now. Run off of it by Bailly. Fantastic defending from the Manchester United center back. And we are struggling here. Ziyech pushed central once again. Can he make something happen here? Ball slid through for Werner, just inches in front of him. That was so close. We're starting to build up a lot of pressure here. It's been all Chelsea in the second half. Werner. And he's still maintaining possession here out on the wing. Cutting it inside for Chilwell. Takes a good touch. Now can he pick out a pass? No, clipped away. Once again, regaining possession. Ziyech, good footwork. And he finds Chilwell. Can he deliver a good ball in? It's all the way through. And again, Abraham unable to get a head on it. Azpilicueta sprinting out of the back line to recover the ball there. And Havertz looking to sneak it past, and he can't do so. Manchester United again see our attack away. We've had a lot of the ball, not too much to show for it. This time ball over the top for Daniel James running onto it. Silva all the way out there. Looking to close the play down. Manchester United seem happy to just hold on to possession on the wings here and maintain their 1-goal lead. It's back with Van de Beek. No one able to win the ball back. Surely some pressure's needed here. It's run out of play, and we need substitutes. Kovacic and Ziyech off. It's both of our academy boys on. Loftus-Cheek and Hudson-Odoi. Can they make the difference that we need out there? We desperately need at least a goal. But honestly, I think we've been the better team in this second half, and we need something to show for it. We've just been missing in front of goal. We haven't gotten too many clear-cut shots off. We just need someone to get a little bit of creativity. Loftus-Cheek now picking the ball up and running from deep. Surging run. Can he pick out the pass? Yes. Werner in some space. Now what can he do? Blasts it into the back of the net, and once again, Timo Werner grabs a goal for Chelsea. 1-1. We are back on level terms with Manchester United, and now the question remains, can we push on and get another goal to grab all 3 points here? What a huge difference this would make for our season. Fantastic shot. Again, Werner finding some success playing up top alongside Abraham as we switch to 2 out of desperation here. And now we get forwards again. Not a lot of time left, but brilliant pass out from Havertz to find Hudson-Odoi. Now can he make something happen? Taking it all the way in, just past the goalkeeper. Werner settles, and it's blocked. Last-ditch effort, and Loftus-Cheek off the follow-up. Well, those were 2 amazing chances that we just couldn't finish. Mendy looking to play out from the back. Boots it away, but it is settled. Back down to Van de Beek. And it's played through Martial. He's left wide open in the middle, and oh, Manchester United have gotten a second goal in the dying minutes of this game. It's actually an own goal there. Chilwell doing everything he can to keep that one out, and he ends up kicking it into the back of our net. To be fair, it might have been a goal anyways, but that is a hugely disappointing result. All points dropped. Manchester United get the win, and despite all of our hard work, Chelsea on the losing end of this one, and we move on. Alright, well, a disappointing result, but we got some stuff to take our mind off the games for just a minute. The January window is open, and we've had a ton of players move around. Billy Gilmore has gone out on loan. I know Athletic Bilbao, maybe not the most realistic, but I'll take what I can get in game. Marcus Alonso, obviously, with that huge transfer to Liverpool for 30 million as well. Matt Miazga has gone out on loan to Benfica. Baba Rahman has left for Real Betis for about 10 million, and then Timo Bakayoko has left for Leicester City in a $24 million deal. So plenty of money has come in, and we are up to 110 million to spend this January. We gotta spend it wisely now. I'm not sure exactly what we need, but I'll show you guys who we have transfer listed, and we'll get to making some signings next episode. Obviously, Declan Rice, one of the fan favorites and someone Chelsea want to sign in real life. We have Onana, the goalkeeper from Ajax, as an option if we want to get rid of Kepa. A couple options that maybe aren't realistic right now, but I've got an eye on, like bringing Hazard back, even Lamptey, maybe bringing him back for right back. Some of these ex-Chelsea players that are moved around. I got a couple other people who have been linked with Chelsea in real life, but let me know in the comments who you'd like to see, who you think is a realistic signing, and we'll get started with those next episode. So some unfortunate results today. We're still hanging in there though, and we got plenty of season left to play. I'm sure things will pick up more and a chance to get back to form. Luton Town in the FA Cup round 3 coming next episode first, and we get back to action with plenty of signings and some big games coming up. So hey, if you've been enjoying this series, please consider subscribing, and I will be back soon with more content. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.